Hey everybody, welcome back to Golden Aesthetics. Welcome back to Swole Patrol. This is Artemis Dolgin. Thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. Thank you for all your positive comments, for your feedback. This is a video that had been asked to be made for quite a bit. This is a video about smoking marijuana, smoking pot, and bodybuilding. There are two aspects I'm going to talk about. I'm already a little high, so if you guys have some weed, I suggest you to light up a joint and follow me. By the way, I'm smoking sativa, but I'm going to get to that. I'm going to talk about two aspects, scientific aspect and behavioral aspect. I'm going to start with scientific. I've been reading quite a bit of different things and different articles about weed and affecting, hormones. There's been a lot of studies that have been conducted on rats, but not on people. Testosterone levels. Well, weed does affect HPA, and HPA is only responsible for the production of 5% of the whole testosterone in the body, only 5%. And it suppresses it only for 24 hours, the THC. And if you guys build a tolerance, that's going to be so insignificant, you're not even going to feel it, your body's not even going to see it, and not going to, affect your gains whatsoever. So weed does not hurt your testosterone. It hurts the HPA that produces only 5%, and only hurts it for 24 hours. And plus, if you have the tolerance, you don't have to worry about this. There are some studies been done about the growth hormone and cortisol. It does elevate those two, but very slightly. And if you have, again, the THC tolerance, you've been smoking, you're not going to feel it, and you're not going to notice it, and you're not going to have any disbalances in your hormone levels whatsoever. So all of that is the myth. Another thing about the behavior, some people say that, there are some stereotypes of stoners, that they're lazy, that they're stupid, that they're slow, they always have munchies. And in a lot of cases, when people abuse weed, that's what happens. They become slow and they become lazy, and especially if you smoke indica, that's what's going to happen. It's a very, very heavy weed, and it puts you away, it puts me to sleep, and it does affect my munches. But throughout the years, I developed a very strong will and a very strong diet. You know what I mean, and a very strong habit of being on a diet. So it doesn't really bother me. Munches it's never a problem. If I'm hungry, I eat steak and I eat fish or chicken. I don't really jump on sweets. That's even though I love sweets, I just don't. For some reason, I just never feel like I want to eat that when I'm high. I smoke most of the time. I smoke sativa. It's a very upper weed. It puts me in the zone, puts me in this really focused state of mind, because I do have slightly ADD, and it gets me a lot of energy. I smoke a little bit before I train, not every day. I smoke most of the time from Thursday to Sunday, because those are the days that I have less workload, and I can afford to be just maybe a little bit more mellow, like more relaxed. However, I get things done if they need to be done, and my goals are my priorities. Sativa does help me connect my mighty body and muscle when I train, puts me, there's really like a tunnel vision thing, and I enjoy training high because I feel very connected and I feel the pump very well, and I'm also a lot more creative, even at the gym. So I do smoke after I train, but very rarely. Most of the time I smoke before, and again, not every day, because if you develop the habit and dependency on something, that's not good. So you should have a balance. Just like at anything else, you should have a balance. And if you feel like weed is slowing you down and it hurts your performance and hurts you in achieving your goals and, accomplishing things and getting things done, through the day, then you should slow down, you should stop and, take a break, because your goals are your priorities. And again, being dependent on something, is not very well. I do smoke, when I write things, because it does make me feel a lot more inspired for some reason, a lot more relaxed. My mind is not racing in different directions. It's just focused, and just like it is right now. Even though I can talk about so many things and I want to share with you so much of my experience, smoking weed definitely helped me, with the stress, and you helped me a lot with recovery, because you do have a deeper sleep, and you need the deep sleep for your muscle recovery and your relaxation, so your muscles get relaxed and get ready to work next day or next training. So if you have some injuries, it will definitely will relieve the pain, and it's important to have a good weed and not to smoke junk just to waste the time. I feel like smoking weed from the vaporizer is the best, best way to go, because it doesn't really hurt your lungs. I love blondes, but I'm a little hood, and not so much papers, because they burn way faster. But you know, if you can't afford a vaporizer, I just stick to papers, or I would stick to the pipe. That's, I don't know why, for some reason I don't like pipes. I like to smoke a joint. I actually like to smoke a blunt. You know, it lasts longer for some reason, and I just enjoy it a little more. So if you guys did, you know, if you have a choice, then just pick a vaporizer, and vaporizer is great. About cookies and about eatables. I don't like those because they put me away. They make me trip, and they're not like, I mean, if you just want to relax, you're someone in nature with your friends, blah blah blah. You go on the flight, you know, somewhere. It's good, but I don't really do them throughout the day. Plus, you know, I'm on a diet. I can really afford, you know, to eat sugar and eat brownies, you know, just to get high. So I'd rather smoke. Again, you know, a lot of people have problems with the munches. I would recommend you guys to develop the will, develop the habit, you know, of controlling yourself and having self-control over, you know, what you want to eat, what your body what craves, you know, or the habits that you have for sugar. Just try to stay away, drink water, try to eat maybe a healthy meal. You know, some people have problems with, you know, getting hungry frequently, because it's important for bodybuilding to have a fast metabolism. And if you guys have problems with appetite, definitely weed will help, and you will eat more. Just make sure you eat the right things. This is pretty much it. This is my outtake on weed. My recommendation and my advice, guys, just think for yourself and have balance. You know, if you see that weed affects you in a negative way, stop it. You know, there are no really, you know, abuse anything, you know, will hurt you. So try to have that perfect balance and enjoy weed. Thank you so much. I hope you guys enjoyed this and enjoy this wonderful view in the hills. I do have a garage, but I don't have a Lamborghini. Thank you guys again for supporting me. Check out goldenaesthetics.com.